You turn toward me and look so weak. I've never seen you with such tired eyes. And everything we said we'd be, we just traded for a suit coat and a tie. This time we got out from underneath the rows of trees.
What is up, guys? Levi Peterson here, back at it with another video. Today I installed a new tank in my room, and don't worry because I am getting rid of 2 10-gallons, the one with the little turtle in it and some guppies, and then the planted tank, the 10-gallon, because I upgraded to this tank that is a 25-gallon extra tall, and these are like hardly ever seen in stores and just in general because they are very rare tanks. So we're going to kind of show you a sneak peek in the background. There it is right there. It's heavily planted. Well, I can't say it's heavily planted yet. The plant still has some growing to do, but today we're going to go get a couple more fish for it. I'm thinking some brilliant Raziboros and possibly a few hatchet fish to cover the tops, and then we'll see what else we can add. Maybe another glass knife, but I do have to be careful because sometimes they can be aggressive towards their same kind. So we're going to see what else we can get in this tank and what my store has in stock today, and we'll go from there. So I'm going to give you a little close-up at the tank and see what it looks like right now, and then after we get the fish, the new fish in, which we're going to go get right now, we'll show you that too. So let's go ahead and give you guys a little close-up to this tank. So you walk into my room and you see the brackish tank with the guppies, the moray eel, and the glassfish. I want to get another couple glassfish for that tank because other than that, the glassfish is the only thing that kind of sticks out. So I'd like to add a couple more glassfish to that. There's a couple of gobies in there, but they're so small you can barely see them. The glassfish love to school and everything, so I'm going to give him a couple frames. There's a 25-gallon extra tall. A lot of people think it's a 20-gallon, but trust me, I put, like, I don't even know how many 5-gallon buckets into this, and I'm not going to worry about math because it's summer. We have a nice school of Harlequin Raziboros in here. I love Harlequin Raziboros. I'd like to get some floating plants, because get some dangling roots that'll look really cool in this tank. We got a really tall plant in there too, and we got some anubis starting to grow. I attached it to the spider wood and stuff like that. I do need to get, like, we have a clown pleco in here, but it doesn't really get the brown algae very well on the anubis. So we're gonna have to get like a small bristle nose or something else if we can find one. And we do have a funky snail in here. Where'd he go? He's up in the corner. He has like this big yellow mouth, and it's really cool. And then, of course, my favorite little guy in this tank, the glass knife fish. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and head to the store. And actually, before I forget, we do have some Corydoras. There's the clown pleco. And there is a Mexican dwarf crayfish in here at the moment. Hopefully he doesn't end up eating any of my fish because I'm going to try to keep him as well fed as I possibly can. So I don't have no clue where he went right now. Ty's pointing. Oh, there he is. Sorry for the glass. It needs to be cleaned up. There's a little moisture on the outside of it. Other than that, we'll catch you guys at the store. Well, guys, we're here. What I plan to do is I'm going to get a couple brilliant Raziboros and then some hatchet fish, and we're still trying to figure out a centerpiece fish and a bottom feeder, possibly some more Corydoras, and just another algae eater to help with the algae, maybe another small pleco, or some snail. So we're trying to figure that all out, but I'll let you know, and we'll show you what we're getting. Well, guys, we got most of my fish today. We got some hatchets, some brilliant Raziboros, and a couple rainbow fish, and then some Corydoras. So we're going to add those to the tank in a little bit. I got a couple plants too. They're pond plants, but I don't have no cover on my tank, so I'm going to try to put them in there. This one has some long roots and stuff. So we're going to see how that does in the heated aquarium. The tank stays around 78 degrees, so hopefully it should be fine. So other than that, we're going to go ahead and get this stuff home and get it in the aquarium and acclimating, and we'll see how it goes. We'll catch you at my house. Well, guys, we're back home. I got 4 mollies for my brackish tank, actually, which I wasn't planning on getting at first, but I was thinking my eel is not eating the guppies as fast as it should. So I got a couple of bigger black mollies for him to eat. I'm thinking either the guppies are like too small for him to eat, or they're too fast, or he just wants something a little bigger. So I got him a couple decent sized black mollies because he demolished the mollies from the last video. He tore them apart. I kind of feel bad for him, but these guys are strictly for feeding. So we're going to see how he does. They've been in there for a few hours now. He did have something in his stomach. I'm not sure what he ate. He may have eaten a ghost shrimp or something along those lines, or maybe a big feeder guppy, because I do notice one big feeder guppy is missing that I had in there. Other than that, this 25 gallon over here has been running for 2 days now. It has, most of the water, actually just about all of the water, is from my old 10 gallons that I had set up. I had two 10 gallons. I mixed the water all up and put it in there, and then added just a hair of well water in. I did leave driftwood in the well water and let it sit for a little bit to kind of get some bacteria growth in there, and stirred it up and added some plants and everything. This thing is thriving. The fish that I got today have been in there for about 4 hours now. I just wanted to let them sit in the tank and see how they were doing. I did add a decent amount of fish for one day, but they do seem to be doing fine. We'll find out tomorrow how that all works out. I put some ammonia sterilizer in there to help with the ammonia, because the ammonia will go up a little bit. I do have a lot of plants in there and everything, so hopefully it'll help out a little bit. What we're going to do is we're going to go check out the brackish tank for a second, and then we're heading right over to the 25 gallon extra tall tank. So we're heading straight back towards the brackish tank. This is one of my favorite tanks in my room. We have the eel. He loves to hide in this rock work. This tank is very well established. We got a glassfish in there. I would like to add some more glassfish, because the eel has not bothered this guy at all yet. He's like, I put in new mollies and he demolished the mollies. So we're gonna see how these 4 black mollies do. Yeah, he's sticking out his nose just a little bit right there. It's kind of hard to see, but I'm just waiting for one of these mollies to kind of swim over there and just get hammered by this guy. These guys are actually really cool mollies. Sorry for the water film on the glass. I do need to clean that off. But yeah, I would like to add some more glassfish eventually, because those things love to school, and they are a very cool addition to the brackish tank. And now right next to us is the 25 gallon extra tall tank. Now, like I said, we have 4 hatchets sitting up top. There is a 5th one in here somewhere. I really have no clue where it is, because I already had one to begin with, and it was over in the hexagon tank. Then I moved it over here. It's been in the hexagon tank for a long time, and I honestly didn't even realize it, because I thought it died a while ago, because I haven't seen it in a while. But then it just popped up the other day. So, and then we have the Brilliant Reservoirs. I got a school of 6 of these guys. These guys are very cool and added some nice color to, along with the Harley Quinn Reservoirs. And there is the glass knife fish. I thought about adding another one of these, but I just wanted to leave it at 1, because sometimes they can pick on each other and kill each other. And these guys are the rainbow fish, if I'm not mistaken. I'm honestly not totally sure what kind of fish these are. They remind me of mullets from the ocean because of their mouths and just the way their body is shaped and their fins. And then down here we got the panda cory. Then there's an albino cory in the back, and if you look real close right here, there is a Mexican dwarf crayfish back there. Very cool addition to the tank. I got some snails all over in here. There's one up top. I do have some. This is actually, these are pond plants. I have a couple pond plants in here. We're going to see how well these do in here. So far, they're doing really well. I mean, it's only been a day, so we're going to see how that goes. And then I got a couple of these snails down here. They are really cool, and they have some cool yellow bodies, so I just like to see those in my tank. And there's a clown pleco that's not doing what it's supposed to do, obviously. So I may have to get another pleco to see if it'll clean up this algae on the leaves and everything. But other than that, that's really going to wrap it up. I just kind of wanted to give you a quick rundown of this new tank and its new stock. I'm very excited to see how this goes. I got a Fluval skylight on it, which you can control with your phone. Stand up here and show you what the Fluval skylight looks like. It's a very cool light, and it's easy to control. You can download an app on your phone and you're good to go. So I'm really loving how this tank is looking already. I added some more driftwood than there was in the 10 gallon. There's just that little tree part in there with the root and everything. But this tank is looking gorgeous. I may add a couple more pieces of smaller stick driftwood, but we'll find out. Because I kind of like to make it look like roots and everything. It looks very well right now. That's supposed to mimic mangrove roots. It's not too dense as it should be. And I do have a black mangrove in this freshwater tank at the moment. It's a little dried out. I believe the person... Sorry about that. I was recording the wall for you guys. I believe the person had it in a little more humid area. My room is very humid, but not totally sure what's going on there, so I gotta get that set up and get it under the light and everything. I have a couple of my Sunperfusion down here. I have a pump going in there right now because we had an issue with the tank, so we're trying to fix that right away and get this recycling again because I would like some fish in it soon. So that's pretty much going to wrap it for this video. I'm going to flip the camera on and talk a little bit more, and that's going to wrap it up for the new 25-gallon extra tall tank. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I know I did. I love new tanks and everything, but this is going to be the final tank in my room. I did take down the 2 10-gallons, so the turtle and everything is going to be gone. The turtle is still here at the moment, but I will be getting rid of it soon. Like I said, I'm really excited to see how this tank works. I'd like to get possibly maybe another crayfish or something on the bottom. I do need a pleco in there though, and I do not want to overstock it. I have a very nice filter on it. I may have to add an extension to the filter to get down a little lower, but it is going very well right now, so hopefully it'll be all good. I'm really excited to see how this tank goes. I got quite a few plants in there, and that skylight will grow them like crazy, so I'm really excited. But for that, my next video is going to be a tour of all my tanks in my room, explaining everything. I got 4 tanks. One is not currently running, sadly, but we will get that back up and running soon for you guys. Hopefully I can fix it this week when I get some time. But other than that, I'd like to thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to be the fish and get outdoors. We'll see you next time.